out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katy Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katy Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, Phillies happen. Magic, magic.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when
O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, Phillies happen. Magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Philadelphia Phillies in Grapefruit League action at Baycare Park in Clearwater, Florida, spring home of the Philadelphia Phillies. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. How you doing? There I am on the vertical side. Welcome back. A day off yesterday, a complete day off. No World Baseball Classic, no Orioles spring game, and a nice little break there in the middle of March to, just get a little recharge of the batteries, get a little extra sleep in, try to build up some sleep time on the front end, and then hope as it starts to lack until the next day off, maybe I can pull something out of the reserves. You feel me, folks? Hey, if you didn't know, I live in Thailand. It's coming up on the midnight hour. Every Orioles game I call is somewhere between midnight or 6 a.m. start time for a home game. Midday games are great. 3 a.m. start times, It's fun. Occasionally we hit the West Coast, and I can sleep in and call a game around 9 o'clock in the morning. But this isn't me complaining, folks. This is just me demonstrating that I'm an absolute maniac. I love the Baltimore Orioles. I decided I'd like to live in a place that's about as far away from Baltimore as you can get, making it as difficult as it can be to follow the team, but it's worth the trade. And I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing right now for the middle of the night. Yes, Phantom, I'm feeling pretty well rested. I got a hot cup of coffee here. One thing I'm concerned about, it's still early doors here, but this game, the stream for it, is I don't know. Like, this game was originally, I remember when I set the schedule for games that were going to be on TV, This game was not originally on that list, and then about a week ago, I saw that MLB.com had it listed as being available. It says broadcast channels Masson. It says it right there. So even if it's not just on MLB.tv, apparently NBC Sports Philadelphia and Masson are broadcasting this. I mean, that's the information I'm looking at on my screen right now. But typically, when I go to this page, it gives you that little play button to start the stream. But I'm not even seeing it's just a blank place where the video area should be, as if there's just no event at all, despite all the event information being here. So I think I need to work on a backup plan now. Well, let's go ahead and just get over this starting pitching and starting lineups. I'm sorry, folks. I'm fumbling my words. I'm already worried about stream issues tonight. It's been way too common during the spring. If there are going to be issues, spring is the best time for them, but I'm trying to get to a point where I can sit down and start calling the game without having any anxiety over getting these streams up. So the pitching matchup today, Cade Povich is going to get the start. He has gone 5 2/3 innings and has done well. Just 2 hits, 2 walks, only giving up just the 1 run, it looks like, in 5 2/3, an ERA of 1.59 and a whip of only .71. And opposing him for the Phillies, a right-hander. This guy's been a prospect, I think. I'm not sure if he's going to be in the rotation to start the year for the Phillies. They've got a pretty strong rotation, so he might still be on the fringe. But Andrew Painter is on the mound, a right-hander. He's a prospect. I don't know if he's got as much prospect hype as he did about this time a year ago or so. I think about 2 years ago was when I first heard about him. I think he was a pretty high draft pick for the Phillies probably 3 years ago at this point, maybe even 4. But anyway, Painter trying to work his way into the Phillies rotation, or at least be the first option if he doesn't make the rotation, if another should go down or have poor performance. Painter has gone 5 innings and has been even better than Povich. He has not given up a run in 5 innings. He's given up just 1 hit and 1 walk. That is good for a .40 ERA. Just 1 strikeout in those 5 innings. But we'll see. The Orioles are putting out a halfway decent lineup here today. At least the top half should give Painter a bit of a challenge. We'll see if those 5 innings he's worked previously were maybe just facing not the best hitters on the planet or anywhere close to it. Folks, tonight we've got the World Baseball Classic starting back up. It is going to be USA versus Canada. It's going to be lit. All right, here are the lineups. For the visiting Baltimore Orioles, leading off and playing in left field, Heston Kjerstad. Silent J is going to get as many at-bats in, I guess, as he can. Pete Alonso will bat second and play first base. Sammy Basayo, who I was wise enough to put in my thumbnail for the game today, Slammin' Sammy, is batting third and doing the catching. Brian Ramos is the cleanup hitter at third base. Leody Taveras will play right field. He's batting fifth. Jeremiah Jackson back in the lineup. I have not seen him in a minute. We need to get him a few more at-bats. He's 5 for 17. That's a .294 average, 3 RBI. He's playing second base and batting sixth. Tyro Estrada, who's had 1 more at-bat than Jeremiah, even though I feel like he didn't even get into a game until at least a week or so into when we started playing exhibition games. Anyway, he's DHing. He's batting seventh. He's 1 for 18. Jose Barrero has been playing a lot at shortstop. He's in the lineup again today. He's only got 3 hits and 26 at-bats, but 2 of those hits have left the yard, He's the leader in this lineup in RBI this spring with 5. And then Enrique Bradfield Jr., he will be in center field. That is why Taveras has moved over to right. He'll bat 9th. He's only 1 for 9. If there's any part of this lineup that's got me going, why, it's Bradfield. I'd like to get this guy some more at bats. Why bat him 9th? If clearly, if you're batting Kerstead leadoff, you're not using a lineup, for the purposes of real-time regular season strategy. So if it's about the reps, let's get Bradfield up in this order here. I mean, I guess everyone's going to get up to bat 3 times, no matter how long it takes. That's basically how things have gone so far. For the Philadelphia Phillies, top half of their lineup has veterans as well, and then it starts to drift after that. Trey Turner at shortstop will bat in the leadoff spot, as he normally does. Bryson Stott is at second base and batting second. Alec Boehm, third baseman, hitting third. Adolis Garcia, a free agent acquisition this winter. He's the cleanup hitter in right field for the Phillies. Otto Kemp is at first base, batting fifth. Of course, Bryce Harper with the USA team right now. Brian De La Cruz will bat sixth and play left field. Garrett Stubbs, veteran catcher, journeyman catcher. He's going to bat seventh and do the catching, of course. Jose Rojas is in center field, batting eighth, and Pedro Leon, who I believe the Orioles claimed off of waivers and had him for maybe a week, only to waive him and have somebody else pick him up. This guy has been tossed around. He is batting ninth and going to be the DH for the Phillies here in this one. This game is now 2 minutes away from starting, theoretically. Let me refresh everything, and I'm going to go off screen for a moment, folks, because I'm going to just work on getting this game up until it's up. So no talking, no trying to fill dead air with, just random chit chat. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, folks. You hear me? I need to concentrate. So I wish I had some hold music for you, but stand by for a minute, okay? Thanks.
I thought it was a really good move. I thought it was really good.
Okay. Andrew Painter hasn't thrown his first pitch yet, at least last I saw. But he has taken the mound with the Philadelphia defense. So this game is just moments away, if not already started. It looks like it has started. I see a couple of pitches up on the screen. And, here we go again. Well, based on the numbers, folks, if there's one game out of two I'm calling today that has a problem, as much as I love my Orioles, let it be this one, because for the sake of the channel, I definitely don't want to have any issues tonight with the USA-Canada game. Okay, there it is. Are you going to stay up for me? It's not even... This is... I got to see the 1-1 pitch to Kjerstad. It was high 2-1. But I'm just ready for things to not be stable. So I don't want to get comfortable. 2-1 pitch to the leadoff batter is low, 3-1. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be behind the information on the screen, which is also needing an adjustment. And the 3-1 pitch is buffering. Wow. It'd be like that, y'all. It'd be like that. What is the deal? Did I make a mistake in buying a VPN? I swear, ever since I got a VPN this winter, thinking it might be helpful for the channel, because like maybe another server might give me a faster connection, and that way I'm not behind calling the game at all, or at least just the best possible stream that I could use. That was the whole idea, but I don't know if it's a coincidence or what, but I'll be damned if every day I'm having one problem or another watching a ball game. I know it's still the spring. And previous springs, the Orioles have only played a handful of games. But I don't remember having any issues. I've got Pete Alonso up here with a count of 1-2 strikes. But, folks, you're not going to want to listen to me attempt to call a game like this, catching every fifth pitch. I mean, oh, boy. Kjerstad made the first out. I'll tell you, the 1-2 is fouled straight back by Alonso. There's got to be another... I've yet to be defeated, folks. Eventually, I find a way. I mean, maybe it's stabilized. Nope. As soon as I say stabilize. God. What a nightmare. Folks. I mean, I'm even well rested. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm not looking for an excuse to duck out of this one. I want to watch it. A couple of days ago, I was starting to get a little bit burned out from the 2 games a day thing, but I'm ready to go. Hey, look. Hey, imagine going onto somebody else's live stream, bugging them for 18 minutes straight, half a dozen times to get my Discord link under the guise of being friendly about it, just so you could infiltrate my Discord, only to be found out within a moment of your arrival to be banned. Imagine all of that, Doug. So sad. Doug, I'm running a channel. I'm entertaining people. You're the jerk-off who has spent half a year stalking me and harassing now other people on other channels, other watchers of my channel. And by the way, you misspelled my last name that you're using as your username. So there's that too there, Doug. And I'm the sad one. And I'm the sad. I'd make your channel pop. Oh my God, the delusion. Doug, you're delusional, dude. First of all, you're admitting that my channel's popular, so thanks. You can't even sit there and now say that my channel sucks. My channel's popular. But it's because of you? That's a fucking laugh riot, bro. That's a laugh. No, you are. No, you are. Doug, what's it like to have the IQ of an oat bran muffin? Like, have you ever had like an interesting conversation in your life? I'd love to know. But for now, you're gonna go. Thanks, by the way, mods, for taking care of them. You guys are on top of it.
Damien Woody, what do you make of this?
I guess the mods just enjoy having you around, Doug. I don't know. But thanks again for popping in. There's a runner at first with 2 down for the Orioles. Brian Ramos with a ground ball. Third base, Alec Boehm will throw to first in time, and the inning is over. Top of the first. How's everybody doing? Yeah, way to go, everybody. Way to go. Yeah, I'm off screen on purpose. Yes. Don't worry about not seeing my face right now. Steve equals Doug. Okay. That makes perfect sense. So in the inning, Pete Alonso had a base hit, a single to right field. He was left stranded. Bottom of the first, no score. And I will be back. All right, I got the game. I've got the frickin' game. Let's go. I think this is the one that's supposed to work, so I'm confident on this one. We have the leadoff man for the Phillies at the plate, and he just fouled off a 3-1 pitch. Full count on Trey Turner. Bottom of the first, no score. Let's see how far behind I am. Is Turner at the plate on here? Looks like it. If this next pitch I see is put in play, we're in good shape. Well, it's ball 4, so there's the result. Trey Turner takes a walk. Here comes Bryson Stott. And yeah, we're good. We're cooking with gas. So things had a little bit of a stumble there at the start, but we're good. We're good. There's only one thing left for me to do, and that's attempt to put the game up on my big TV screen. Try to blow it up from the computer. I'll wait for another half inning to even try it, but I got the stream up. I'm good. Good. We can relax. Bryson Stott. Cade Povich on the mound, folks. First pitch to Stott is in there for a strike. A cutter. Orioles are wearing their orange-gray shirts with orange-gray shirts. They're orange shirts with gray pants. Did I get enough rest? And the Phillies are wearing their home whites. It looks like, are those the pinstripe ones? It's fouled away here. Yep, they're wearing the pinstripes. Bryson Stott with a count of 0-2. Povich stinks. All right. Here's a check on the runner at first. Turner is back in there. Turner probably among the top 5 guys in baseball over the past decade in terms of total stolen bases, I'd have to imagine. He's been a base stealing machine for a long time now. That is a called strike 3. Povich gets his first out of the ball game on a strike 3 looking.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Bryson Stott didn't like the call, but I guess not enough to challenge it. Desayo caught that one low in the zone. Here's a foul ball off the bat of Alec Boehm. That one opposite field down in the corner. Pretty far down there, but foul. Boehm hit .287 last season. The average was good, but the power numbers were down. Next pitch is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. I need to get this game larger because it's just so small. Can we move over here, please? That's better. 1-1. That one's crushed. If that one stays up, it could go. And that ball is gone. It's a 2-run homer from Alec Boehm. A Boehm bomb to left. 105.3 off the bat. Probably about half a dozen rows into those left field seats. Well, they're not really seats. They look like those standing room tables where you set your beer on type of that kind of thing. Or maybe it's like tables, but it's not just seats, is it? What's out there? Yeah, there's seats with like counters to set your stuff on. 2-0 Phillies. That didn't take long. Adolis Garcia is at the plate. A lot of time with the Rangers, and now a Philly in 2026. Here's a ground ball to third. Brian Ramos over to first in time for the second out. Ramos wearing his sunglasses on his hat, backwards and upside down. That is so useful. That's the best way to help shield your eyes from a tough sun. Here's Otto Kemp. Curveball from Povich is low for ball 1. Otto. Automobile? Sorry. Curveball swung on a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Let me get this vertical side up. Haven't even checked in over there yet. I just heard myself say automobile. That's low and in. 2-1 the count on Otto Kemp. Oh, am I still? I thought I put myself up on the screen on the vertical side. I didn't. Okay, good thing I checked. Hello, everybody. Hello, vertical people. Or person. There's 10 watching. Hey, thanks for tolerating so much nonsense here. I don't really know what to do about. That is, where'd that miss? Okay, that is a strike. Otto Kemp took that 3-1 pitch and leaned over as if he was going to do the whole take off my protective gear and go to first because I just walked routine, but that was strike 2. 2 down, full count on Kemp. And that is a challenge by the Orioles on what is called ball 4, and that is a strike. Hey, folks, Povich clipped the bottom of the zone. Wow, nobody on either team seems to know where the zone is in this first inning. So that's how this inning ends, on a challenge. The Orioles successfully challenge what would have been ball 4 and a 2-out walk. Instead, it's strike 3, and the inning is over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, now that everything's working, how's everybody doing? Charm City chat. How is everybody? Sorry for all the stuff, honestly. Yeah, guys, that's my name that Doug was using today, or at least trying to. He just spelled it wrong, like an idiot. It's not the first time he's used my full name as if that. Again, I don't even understand what the strategy is with that. Like, is that supposed to intimidate me, or is that supposed to help people like try to find me and like dox me? Like what is the purpose of that? Because if it's intimidation, it's not working. And again, I've said this before. Yeah, go ahead, Google my name. You'll see that I've been a writer for NBC Sports / Roto World. There's plenty of articles with my name on it. There's also, if you want to go further back to my editing days, you can find some PBS specials, some documentary work. Yeah, my name is out there. It's not a big deal. Doug, you stupid little man. All right. Top of the second inning. It is Leody Taveras to lead off for the Orioles. I need to get Taveras a button. He needs a sound clip. He's going to make the team. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. And he's going to play from time to time. He needs a button. But I don't know. I don't know what to use for that. Whoa! 3. Leody Taveras strikes out on 3 pitches. A swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Painter. Okay, could you cut the basketball game, please? Could you cut the basketball game? Thank you. Damn. This camera's not pointing quite in the middle. I mean, yeah. It just goes to show how many things are involved in this this whole operation. This bare bones operation still has, like, I don't know, about, I think it's safe to say 3 dozen variables you got to keep track of. My game's frozen again. Oh, my. I think I'm going to light up a Lucky. Maybe we'll just sit back and talk about the USA game tonight. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about Mark DeRosa and the whole, like, just treating the Team Italy game like it was just practice, or who cares? Go out and party the night before. Just leave pitchers out there who are ineffective while Italy continues to build a lead. And then, yeah, just that whole thing. But thank goodness Italy They bailed us out. Vinny Pasquantino. Thank you so much, my friend, for leading the charge and helping us get in to the next round. And folks, as much as we botched, I mean, it's a mistake, honestly, that any team that does that doesn't really deserve to go on, honestly. Like, that's why I was in I was sort of in a crisis. I'm sorry. We got Tyro Estrada on at first base with 2 down. Estrada just got on with a base hit to center field. Jeremiah Jackson had previously struck out. I'm hoping to go a little while without another issue on the street. I'm not gonna freak out. I just can't. Jose Barrero is at the plate. Two down, runner at first for the Orioles, and a pitch high to Barrero. So yeah, part of me is like, we get what we deserve. Like, these other teams, they take this seriously, and we're not. And just that alone, there's another team probably just more deserving to get in. But we got in, and the more I thought about it, the more I said to myself, you know what? This is the fault of Mark DeRosa and maybe his inner circle, I guess, gets some partial blame. Somebody should have said something. But at the end of the day, it's the country. That it's bigger than any one person, right? We're rooting for our country to win. We're rooting for our country to be represented well, which unfortunately with that incident, it was embarrassing. But hopefully we move on from that. And, the guys go out there tonight, play their asses off. And whatever happens, happens. Best team wins. That's how I look at it. But I just want to see us never get caught not taking a tournament like that seriously again. It was really, really bad. Barrero with a foul ball off to the right. It's a 2-2 count on him with 2 outs, runner at first base. And it was Nola that helped. I'm sorry. Did I misspeak by just saying thanks, Vinny, for hitting 3 home runs? Speaking of home runs, Barrero gets into one. Left field. If it's fair, it's trouble. That ball is foul. Barrero thinks it's fair. He's standing at first base. Barrero the whole way thought that ball would stay fair. But it looks like it just kicked foul. I mean, I can't see it. Okay, there it is. That's a foul ball there, Jose. Barrero just missed a home run. Yeah, I'm just giving Vinny his props. He hit 3 home runs. He's the first guy to ever hit 3 home runs in the World Baseball Classic in a game. So I mentioned him. Yeah, Aaron Nola shoved. Italy as a team was fantastic. The entire pool stage. I'm not trying to, intentionally not mention other guys. I just think it's pretty clear Vinny was the headline-grabbing player from the game. He hit 3 home runs. First player to do it in the tournament. 2 out with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. $35 pitches so far from Painter. About 17.5 per inning. Going to be 18 on this pitch. Swing and a miss. Barrero chases one. A changeup low and away. And strikes out. All right. We are going to the bottom of the second inning. The Phillies already with a 2-0 lead on a 2-run homer by Alec Boehm off of Cade Povich. Yes, painter. It's a solid profession. It's good, honest work. What? Hey there, Carl. I see you over there on the vertical side. How are you? Hey, folks, we should check in with my buddy JJ here at some point, maybe the next half inning. He is a Phillies play-by-play guy on YouTube. If you guys are regulars for my channel, you should be aware of his channel. Hopefully you've already checked it out and subscribed. But we're going to do a raid, which is a popular thing for live streamers to do. You know, raid each other's channels, try to bring audiences over to each other's, you know, help each other's channels out. You guys head over there for a little bit and say hello. Hit the like button for JJ and then come back on over. And JJ hopefully will raid over here, send his audience. Some of them might sub it up over here, and they'll say hello, and it's a nice thing to do. We're playing each other today. It seems like a good time to do a raid. Let's wait for the next half inning. Hey there, On Point. Matt. Somebody, one of the mods, you have that link I put up in the Discord. You can drop it in, not quite yet, but just have it on standby. Brian De La Cruz, bottom of the second inning, is leading off for the Phillies. Outfielder, right-handed hitter. He looks at a big gold curve ball from Povich. That is a called strike. Big old curve ball. One is inside. I can hear Ben McDonald. De La Cruz is having a nice spring, hitting .304. Oh, come on, man. Count has gone to 2-2. Garrett Stubbs is on deck. I need to know how many. Garrett Stubbs, was he an Oriole for a minute? I swear he's been on like more teams. Oh, by the way, yeah, I should have mentioned this by now. This was news that came out probably about an hour before the start of the game. Trevor Rogers has been announced as the Orioles opening day starter. Congratulations to Trevor Rogers. I think that deserves a little bit of music.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Congratulations, Mr. Rogers. We will see you on the mound at Camden Yards on opening day against the Minnesota Twins. So it's Garrett Stubbs at the plate with one out. I apologize. De La Cruz had struck out for the first out of the inning. The count is a ball and 2 strikes on Stubbs after a foul ball. Back to mentioning roaches again. Yes. Good callback. The count is 2-2 on Stubbs. Stubby. I'm guessing that's what they call him in the clubhouse. How do you not call a guy named Stubbs Stubby. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they call him, but it has to be Stubby, right? Some nicknames just create themselves. You don't have to work on it. Here's a foul ball. Still 2-2. 93-mile-an-hour sinker from Povich. Folks, we are about to hit 1 million views for the channel. It could happen as early as the semifinal game of the World Baseball Classic, which is tomorrow night, right? Or no, there's one quarterfinal set of 2 quarterfinal games tonight, and then the other 2 tomorrow night. So the U.S. would have a night off if they do advance until the next game. So in a couple of days, if the U.S. advance, play the semifinal, I think by the time that game's over, based on the numbers here I've been looking at, we'll be hitting 1 million views. So it's going to happen before opening day. This pitch is up and in on Stubbs, and that is ball 4. You don't want to walk Garrett Stubbs, lefty on lefty. Nice crowd here at Baycare Park, home of the Phillies Spring Complex. It's cloudy skies, but Florida weather, folks, you never know. Could be not a drop of rain all afternoon, or it could come down pouring at any time. Here is Johan Rojas. First pitch is ball 1 to him. And Povich comes back with 1 low, 2 balls, no strikes. That was a fastball. Opening day to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That's right. Breaking ball, that's low. 3 straight pitches low from Povich makes it 3-0. Command not too sharp for Povich here. Oh, don't freeze on me again. You can't be doing this every 3 minutes. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. What was Astro? What was Astro? I don't know what you mean it was Astro. Did I say something else wrong? Am I getting like corrected like every time I open my mouth about something? What happened? Huh. I'm only calling like my 340th game for the channel, but apparently today I'm only now finding out I have no idea what I'm talking about. Stubbs was an Astro for that long. 5-year run as a backup. Who else did he play for, if you don't mind me asking? I know he's played for a few teams. I'll look him up. I got time. Basayo's out to talk to Povich, so I got a minute. There is a right-hander getting loose for the Orioles right now. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Do 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 do. Ball 1 to Pedro Leon. Runners at first and second and 1 out for Povich. And now it's ball 2. I mean, Cade. This is looking pretty rough. Wow. This is one cynical Charm City chat today. Cynical City chat still has the alliteration working for it. The right-hander getting up for the Orioles is named Dylan Hyde. Dylan Hyde. First I've seen of him this spring. Yep, it looks like he's only played for 2 teams, so I got that wrong. Damn. Well, I better pack up shop then because I misspoke. Just like DeRosa. I thought Stubbs had been around on several teams. Well, I hope we can move on. 3-1 pitch is ball 4. Leon walks. The bases are loaded with 1 out. How's it hanging? Well, Marbury, if I were to answer you that honestly, you probably wouldn't want to hear it. Povich is having command issues, and he gave up a 2-run homer in the first inning. Bases loaded, 1 out in the second. That's how we're behind. He's falling behind here, 1-0. Back to the top of the order, Trey Turner. That ball's hit on the ground. Go to second for 1. They'll never get. Whoa! They barely get the runner at second, and Turner is never going to get doubled up. Going to be an RBI ground out for the Phillies. Makes it 3-0. Turner at first. Another runner over there at third base with 2 down. 3-0 Phillies in the bottom of the second. And that's going to do it. Cade Povich's day is going to come to a early end. He's not going to make 2 innings. Not very pretty from Povich. One and 2/3, 3 earned runs. There's 2 more guys out there, his responsibility. And how many walks? I went to the full box score, and it's not listing the walks. He had a lot of them. I think you were thinking about former player Drew Stubbs. He played for 8 or 9 teams, including the O's, from 09 to 17. Bantam, I think you're right. Thank you. So there you go, folks. I was thinking of the wrong Stubbs. I remember Drew Stubbs. I remember that name. But I pay the price. I deserve to be in a dunk tank for making such a terrible, terrible mistake like that. 26 degrees? That's got to be Celsius. What's going on? They're telling me the weather now. Oh, it's 78. It's only 78 degrees today. Oh, I heard things got cold again back east the past day or so. You guys had some warm weather and then it got cold again a day or 2 ago. One more snowfall maybe in the mix. Less of a mistake than DeRosa, yeah. Less on the line, I would say. A lot less is on the line. All right, so Dylan Hyde is in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but first time I've seen Hyde pitch this spring. Hello, Seth. Thank you for your update. With me doing the play-by-play, I was absolutely unaware of the score. Thank you for informing me. Bryson Stott at the plate, and it's ball 1 to him. 2 down, runners at first and third. Stott struck out in the first. That's a called strike. Bartman says it was 80 degrees and then snowed the next day. Yeah, so something crazy like that. Folks, whenever the weather, for me anyway, I don't know about you. Here comes the 1-1 from Hyde. That one bounces in. Basayo, hurry up and get it, man. Runner's going to move up first to second. So that will eliminate a force play at second base to get out of the inning. And also, if Stott manages to get a hit, it would now drive in 2 runs. A hit out of the infield. Yeah, anytime the weather fluctuates that much in that short amount of time, I always get sick. I always come down with some kind of cold, flu, sinus issue, whatever. And I'm out for like days. It happens every time. Like my body wasn't built to handle the that drastic of a shift in weather. It's 3-1 on Stott. Hyde's pitch. That's a curveball in there for strike 2. Full count, 2 down. Philly already up 3-0. They could make it 5-0 with a hit. We really got to come in with a good pitch right now. The 3-2, that is smacked out toward left center field and deep. Going back and making the catch up against the wall is Kjerstad. Folks, Heston Kjerstad. I'm going to call it his finest defensive play of the spring so far. He took a good route. He didn't take any unnecessary steps. He didn't flinch. He just booked it to the track and made a nice catch running toward the wall out there to end the inning. And that saves a couple of runs. We go to the third inning here. The Phillies lead at 3-0. They've scored in both innings, 2 in the first and another here in the second on an RBI ground out by Trey Turner. All right. Baltimore will have Bradfield, Kjerstad, and Alonso due up in the third. So Bradfield, the number 9 batter, getting his first at-bat coming up here next. Hey, folks, I would ask that if you haven't done it already, please hit the like button at the bottom of your screen. I'm looking at the horizontal side. We've got over 30 people here. Likes are in the 20s, so there's at least, I don't know, 8 to 10 people here right now that could maybe tap that thumbs up, and we can get those likes up to 30. Phantom, are you here right now? Let's quickly do it. Phantom, drop that link in real quick. And Seth, if you're a Phillies fan, you better hit this link that's coming in right now, because we're going to go over to JJ's channel and do a raid, all right? I need to bring up his page right here. Play-by-play with JJ is a Phillies play-by-play guy, Philadelphia sports play-by-play guy. Let's see. There's the link from Phantom. Folks, I encourage you, please, in the chat, click on that link. Don't worry about me. You can come right back. But head on over to JJ and say hello. I'm going to be in his chat, too. I'm going to hit the like button on his... Hey, JJ, BW Raid. Folks, just type in raid. Go on over. Seth, you're there right now. Let them know it's a raid. Let everybody know. Let everybody know. Enrique Bradfield Jr. with a count of 2-0 takes a swing and fouls it away. So yeah, folks, hit the like button there. And you don't have to be over there for too long. Swing and a miss by Bradfield. The count is 2-2.
22. Like you can change that. I didn't realize that.
JJ, are you recognizing that there's a raid happening?
Utley is in the booth right now. Andrew Payne.
Y'all will have to let me know if JJ ever acknowledges the raid. Sometimes. Oh, Bradfield gets into one to right. Oh, that sounded really good off the bat, but Garcia is playing pretty deep, and he makes the catch a couple of feet in front of the track. Good contact, though, by Bradfield. One away here in the top of the third.
On everybody, welcome on in, Raiders. Hey JJ, BW Raid over here. Thank you so much for being on here. Phantom 93, howdy JJ from BW Stream. You are the man. Guys, go subscribe to Orioles BirdWatcher. He does exactly what I do. I wasn't even going to be on today, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to come on because.
All right, JJ, ball's in your court. Are you going to raid back? We'll find out. We will find out. Here's Kerstad. He looks at a 1-0 pitch. Where'd that miss? I don't know, but I'm happy. He's got a count of 2-0. Folks. That ball is smacked and caught by first baseman Otto Kemp. He saves what would have been a double down the right field line. Kerstad hit that one hard. That is back-to-back solid contact off the bat of Bradfield and Kerstad, but nothing to show for it. 2 down in the inning. Here's Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
And first pitch to him is dropped by the catcher. That might have been borderline strike, but dropping the pitch probably didn't help get the call there. It's 1-0. Thanks, guys, for helping me out and rating over there for JJ. You guys did a great job. Two 2-0 the count on Pete Alonso. That's ball. Oh, late strike call. Top of the zone. 94-mile-an-hour fastball by Painter. 2-1 on the polar bear. He's due for another bomb, isn't he? Let's touch one off right here. That stays high. He's got a good hitter's count right now. 3 balls and a strike. First bugle of the day. Come on, Pete. 2 down, nobody on. Just trying to get something. Get going. The pitch. It's fouled back. He got a fastball, 95. Was late on it. Full count. All right, get these kids out of my face. They're obnoxious as hell. Get out of my face, you brat. Oh, don't 6-7 me. Don't you dare 6-7 me. Alonso fouls one back. It's still 3-2. This kid just 6-7 me on the out there on the left field lawn out there. It's over, kid. The whole 6-7. You got to move on. You got to come up with something new. Once the adults catch on, it's time to move on. Here comes another 3-2 to Pete. That one's lined to right, and it's down for a base hit. He took a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, went the other way on a line. A 2-out knock for Pete. Turn on the faucet. It's Sammy Basayo, and first pitch is inside.
Sammy.
Sammy. Come on, let's get a nice 2-out rally right here. Big swing. Big old swing. Come on, baby. Pitch. That's upstairs, 2-0. Painter on 53 pitches, 2 down in the third with a runner at first, the 2-0. And Basayo took a 2-0 cut on a pitch that he could only foul back. Come on, square it up, Sammy. The pitch, breaking ball, and that was a sharp curve there. Swing and a miss by Sammy. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Trying to get on the board. Oh, Napoleon, just make a dang quesadilla. That 2-2 pitch a little bit inside. Full count. The runner, Alonso, will take off on this 3-2, 2-out pitch to Basayo. So, come on, Sammy. Just hit a gap. We'll get on the board. Payoff pitch. That one's crushed. Where's that going to go? It is high. It is far. It is to the highway. Bye, birdie. That ball landed on the highway. Sammy Basayo. An absolute moonshot to right. Give me a measuring tape. That pitch low and in. Look at that swing. Oh my. That ball landed. Oh no, it's the back fence of the ballpark. A kid got a hand on it. A kid got that ball. Just stayed in the property. It almost hit the Walmart across the street. Oh, folks, it's 3-2. Hey, baby.
You believe in magic.
Folks, did I pick the right thumbnail today? Just another stroke of genius by your humble announcer, BW. That's right. Today, folks, today's game, Slammin' Sammy. I didn't even know if he was going to be in the lineup. I had a 50-50 chance. Could have been Adley, could have been Sammy. I chose correctly, folks. BW does it again. Brandon Beckel, a right-hander, getting loose in the Philly bullpen. So Painter gets touched up. A 2-out rally for the Orioles. It's a 1-run game. That ball is smacked to left by Ramos. That ball is going to get off the wall and left. And Ramos will slide into second, feet first. With a 2-out double, this inning isn't over, folks. We've got an extra base hit. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Folks, tying run now, a base hit away. Leody Taveras with an opportunity. Let's go. We're going to have a pitching change. That'll do it for Andrew Painter. So the guy whose name I forgot, but I did mention it a minute ago, is now coming on to pitch. Called the bullpen for the Phillies. And folks, you remember how this stream started and all of the conflicts and hurdles I had to jump? Hey, he's back. You're still losing. Haha. By the way, I know it's spelled correctly now. Oh. Did you spell something right? Would you like a sticker? You can't. Dude, it's not friendly trash talk. It is 6 straight months of you harassing. Do you understand? For everybody else watching right now, this man went on JJ's channel under the name of Paul Skeens in the chat He hammered JJ's 6 times for my Discord link over the course of 18 minutes while JJ's calling a game. JJ, out of the kindness of his heart, thinking that this was just a person doing something without any, ill intent. But no, you had ill intent, didn't you, buddy? So yeah, you managed to find your way into my Discord, only to last there for what, 5 minutes? What were you going to do there anyway, dude? But yeah, the things that you're doing are beyond pathetic. Okay? So you can try and insult me all you want, dude. You can sneak them in as much as you want. And yes, folks, there's my name. Again, he still doesn't seem to have a way to tell me why using my first and last name means anything. Like, what does that even mean, dude? Hey, everybody watching, I beg you, Google my name. Have fun. Maybe you'll find some photos of me. Who gives a shit? The hell is wrong with you, dude? Leody Taveras at the plate. The new pitcher in is Beckel. And the first pitch, is that a wild pitch or a foul ball? That's a wild pitch. Ramos is going to make it up to third base now with 2 down. Tying run 90 feet away. We're only in the top of the third. Doug, everybody. He's still convinced that it's all about me not being able to handle friendly trash talk. That's his argument. And again, Doug, I haven't had any conflicts with anybody else in the chat. It's been 6 months. It's like, if what you're saying were true, you've had 6 months to wait to see it happen from somebody else. There's a base hit to right field from Taveras. Ramos will come in to score, and the Orioles have tied it up. A 2-out rally. All of this with 2 out. It's 3-3.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Jeremiah Jackson with a swing and a miss. A 2-out, 3-run rally in the top of the third. We start over. There goes the runner. Throw down is high and into the center field. Who is that? Who's scampering up now? Taveras moves up to third base. A throwing error by Garrett Stubbs. So Taveras putting the pressure on with his speed. Gets 2 bases. Swing and a miss by Jackson. The count, a ball and 2 strikes. Jose Alvarado, a left-hander relief pitcher for the Phillies, is getting loose. Jeremiah with a ball lifted to the right side. First baseman has a look, but it's into the crowd. Pure Adrenaline Sports, how are you doing, buddy? Pure Adrenaline Sports covers the Mets. Another YouTuber, play-by-play man. Check him out. I think he got a free Magic membership randomly on the last batch of free memberships. 1-2 pitch to Jeremiah. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Taveras at third, 2 down, 3 runs in. The 1-2 pitch hit on the ground to second base. Stott over to first in time. But the Orioles All this with 2 down. It was a 2-out single by Pete Alonso that started the rally with bases empty.
Again,
hold on.
makes Kentucky at their best.
Quiet, you. Okay. All right, with the highlight. Thank you. Yeah, so Alonso with a 2-out single. Basayo then came up with a 2-run homer. Ramos then smacked a double. And then he was driven in on a base hit by Taveras. Taveras then stole second, got to third, but he was stranded there. So good stuff. A home run, a double, a stolen base in that inning. We now go to the bottom of third, tied at 3. That was pure. You know, you've got the same ability I do, right? It's one of those every month you get 5 or 10 free memberships. So I sent them out, and you were one of the random chosen. Lucky you. You won the lottery. Hey, folks, we've gotten up to 30 likes on the horizontal side. Thank you so much for that. And I haven't even talked about subscribing today. If you're watching, if you're new to the channel and you haven't done it already, do think about subscribing. It's free. It's a button right at the bottom of your screen, not too far from where you hit the like button. When you subscribe, what's the advantage? What's the perk? Well, it'll allow you the opportunity to participate in our Charm City chat if you are in the mood to. No obligation there, but you need to be a subscriber in order to access that. It makes it easier for you to find the channel when you ever want to check out the game again. You can set the notifications every time I'm calling a game, and I plan on calling all of them. I haven't really missed one yet, save for one spring training game. I've called every game that has been televised. Going on into our third season here. Cade Povich is into his third inning, and he's fallen behind 2-0 on the leadoff man, Alec Boehm. Boehm had that 2-run homer off of Povich in the first, and Povich is already falling behind again. 2-0 is fouled away. Yeah, folks, you can also become members if you'd like. There's a join button next to the subscribe button. That helps out the channel. It's a good way to support the channel without breaking your bank. Here's a curveball in there for strike 2. 2-2 on Boehm. And yeah, it works out at least once we get in a regular season to about 17 cents a ball game to help support the channel, keep it going. Folks, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not a major corporate-backed network with tons of resources and what have you at my disposal. This is a very low-budget operation, and any kind of support thrown to the channel's way really goes a long way. Here's a 3-2 pitch. That's fouled away. No pressure on any of that stuff, folks, when it comes to, throwing out some cash. Again, you can help out simply by hitting the like button, subscribing. This pitch is popped up by Boehm on the left side of the infield. Ramos is going to be called off by Barrero, the two standing right next to each other there. Barrero seems to be saying, "That's my ball, man. Come on, give me some space." Whoa, check out this lady behind the bar. Hello. I'll have another. I'll have 2. Adolis Garcia fouls the first pitch he sees back. 0 for 1, grounded out back in the first inning. No, I have not ordered that shirt, Phantom. Maybe if come opening day or maybe on my birthday in May, if there's a game where a bunch of super chats roll in, maybe I'll put that toward that shirt. But I think I can get it for $40. I saw a 3XL, and I'm guessing that's my size because it went up to like 5XL. So I'm thinking that should be about. You never know with these sizes, but depending on the size, the price changes. But that's what it costs for a 3XL, $40. Who knows how cheap the material is? But I like the design. Yeah, folks, there's an Orioles Godzilla-themed jersey out there with all kinds of neat-looking stuff. Hey, speaking of Magic members, folks, a member now for 11 months, coming up on a 1-year anniversary. It's Annie, everybody. How you doing, Annie?
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Folks, this isn't an attempt to, try and convince Annie to repeat the same this season. But last season, I just have to point out just how generous Annie was, stopping in and giving out a free membership to somebody on more times than I can count. Dozens and dozens of times, I have to say. 3-2 pitch. That's a line drive foul ball on the left side by Garcia. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the third. Tied at 3. 4 foul balls in this at-bat. We'll see the 8th pitch and the 60th pitch of the afternoon from Povich. Coming up right now. The 3-2 is low for ball. Wait a minute. You cut away too fast. They cut away before they show the ump indicate strike 3 or ball 4. I think it was ball 4. But we're too busy looking at the drinking area of the ballpark. Okay, so that is ball 4. Povich issues yet another free pass. One out, runner at first base. And 1-0 on the next guy. Otto Kemp at the plate. There's a strike. Fastball from Povich. 1-1 the count. Yeah, so that's what that was, Pure. One of the free ones. You got lucky, pal. You got lucky. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nope, Povich is still going, George. He's just hit 60 pitches, now up to 63. Probably his last inning. He hasn't been sharp. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Prolly. Hey, Vertical Chat, how you doing? Did the 6'7" kid get the ball? No, a different kid. See, if the 6'7" kid wasn't messing around doing the 6'7" thing, he might have been in a position to get that Basayo home run ball. But he was too busy messing around. All right, here's Brian De La Cruz. Curveball outside. Can we get strike 1 on somebody today, Cade? It's been ball 1 to every batter. Every batter. Come on, man. Ground ball, third base. Ramos goes to second for the force there to end the inning. There are a lot of kids running around the ballpark today. And they all look obnoxious as hell. Damn these kids.
Slapshaw's a three-point shooting weapon, but that's on Yelovich.
Oh, that was a quick one. Why do the ads have to be that loud? It's nice and quiet, and suddenly I'm hearing squeaking sneakers at 120 decibels. Jesus. All right. What's happening, folks? What else is going on? Trevor Rogers is starting opening day. We talked about that. I guess I could go back into Rock Kabatko's Twitter feed and let's see if there's any notes. I don't think I've done a whole lot of prep for this one today. The two-run homer by Basayo in the game here today came off as bad at 105.7. That being reported by Rock. Rogers opening day starter. Oh, yeah, probably should have mentioned this. Ryan Mountcastle got hit on the hand a couple of days ago, the previous game. They took x-rays. Luckily, his hand isn't broken. He's day-to-day. Hopefully, we'll see him in a couple of days. So, good news there. Mountcastle said his right hand is fine. Oh, it says should be in the lineup tomorrow. Well, there you go. Tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow, Mountcastle, tomorrow.
Okay, mount up.
I think we're playing the Pirates again tomorrow, and I think, is it Bradish? Or is it Rogers? One of our top guys is going tomorrow against the Pirates, and, yeah, Mountcastle is okay. New pitcher on for the Phillies, left-hander Tanner Banks. Plenty of playing time last season in the Philadelphia bullpen, 69 appearances. So he's a regular left-handed option. He's going to start things off here with a called strike. We're in the top of the fourth inning. It's Tyro Estrada. 7, 8, 9 hitters. Estrada singled his first time and takes an 0-1 pitch low. So Barrero and Bradfield will come up after Tyro. 1-1 pitch is a swing and a miss. Okay. Are you saying it was with the White Sox last year or just in general? Okay, thanks for that. Folks, now you know more about Tanner Banks. Here's a ground ball, third base. Bohm will pick it up. Over to first in time for the second out. Alexa, I'm doing good. And Alexa, I want to apologize to you for being a little bit speculative about the talk about what happened over on JJ's channel. It turns out you're absolutely right to tell me about that, Alexa. So not only do I want to apologize, I want to thank you for letting me know about that. I talked to JJ about it. JJ gave me the entire breakdown of what happened. I even saw screenshots of his chat that he showed me. JJ feels bad about what happened. Again, he wasn't aware about our troll friend. And he thought somebody was just very, very, very just could not resist asking JJ to get my Discord link. Yeah. The 1-2 pitch to Bradfield is low and away. 2-2 on Enrique Bradfield Jr. He's 0 for 1. He's only got one hit on the spring and 10 at-bats. And this one's going to make it 1 for 11. A pop up to shallow left center. Coming in the left fielder. He's got it. And the inning is over. The Orioles. Oh, wow. That is obscenely loud. The Orioles go 1, 2, 3 with the bottom of the order. I mean, is March Madness going on right now? Isn't it? Aren't they still like in conference championship play or something? Plus, it's like, what day of the week is it here? It's frickin', oh, it's Friday. I guess it would be. Yeah, it's conference championship time this weekend, I'm assuming. My goodness. I don't think anybody's had a troll this persistent, Alexa. We're talking about 6 months. We're talking about, at this point, probably creating upwards of 100 or more different dummy accounts to get back into my chat. Now harassing other people, trying to get them to invite him in to my Discord. Yeah, going on other YouTube channels to, again, not even be a man enough to say, well, I'm Doug, and I want to go, check in with BW. No, just acting like, oh, I'm just a fan of his channel, and I can't seem to get into his Discord. Could you help me out, please? Yeah, just sinister. Doug, you're a sinister person. It's beyond just being, obnoxious or annoying. It's borderline evil. What you're doing at this point. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and test out your theory, Doug, because you were hilarious enough and delusional enough to let me know that my channel's popularity is due to you. So here's what we're going to do. Charm City chat, how you doing? Doug has been brought up a lot here on this channel. But guess what? Grant Wolferman's on now. Wolfram's on the pitch for the Orioles. Bottom of the 4th inning. Bunt is shown there by Stubbs, and he takes high for ball 1. I'm just tired of talking about him. That's the thing. He hasn't worn me down to where I can't take it anymore. He certainly isn't going to stop me from doing what I do. Here's a ground ball to second base. That'll be a routine play. Stubbs retired, 1 out. Wolfram gets a quick out here in the bottom of the 4th. I'm just exhausted. And I mean, if that's a win for you, Doug, okay, you win. I'm exhausted. I'm sick and tired of talking about you. Because, there's nothing left to really go over. It's not like you're some complex guy with all these nuances. Here's a ground ball to third base. Ramos over to first. That's a quick out. Grant Wolfram. Man, he looks ready to go. Yeah, I'm worn out. I am worn out. So show up again, and hopefully one of my mods. Guys, we're going to have to talk about this. Phantom, I'm not talking about you, but every other mod is not really paying attention when Doug shows up and not just immediately booting him. We need to be on the same page about that. I brought it up in our mod private chat on the Discord. I'll be bringing it up again. I need mods to be able to do the things when they, it's like being a lifeguard, okay, at the beach. Like, if you want to be a mod, that's cool. And I'd love to have you, and I appreciate the help that you do. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Pedro Leon with 2 down, nobody on. Outside, 1 and 2. But yeah, as a lifeguard, 95% of the time or so. You get to chill, hang out, talk to the babes on the beach. Not really have a whole lot of work to do. But that 5% of the time where you're needed, you need to be ready, like a lifeguard. Okay? That's the best analogy I can come up with. And I need lifeguards in my group of mods. All right? I'm not calling any individual out, so hopefully you guys can take that little pep talk and we can do a little better going forward. Here's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Wolfram is ready for opening day, folks. He's our best lefty in the pen. Again, I'm not calling out George. I'm not calling out any individual. There are mods that aren't even here that need to hear what I'm saying, but they're not here. So I can only call out the one person that has been on top of it every time, and that's Phantom. And thank you, Phantom, for being on top of it. But Phantom needs help. Phantom needs some help. He's taken on a lot of the responsibility. There's a JJ raid, and Jack Dwight is coming in with a super sticker, super chat, I guess. Yeah, super chat, because there's a chat there.
Message for you, son.
Folks, hit the like button for Jack Dwight. We've got a JJ raid. JJ returning the favor here between innings. We're ready to go into the 5th. Thank you so much for your donation there, Jack. Charm City chat, I don't know what to tell you. In terms of donations to the Orioles channel today, the Phillies are winning. The Phillies are now winning and helping out the channel. Certainly, Baltimore can outdo the Phillies in that department, I would hope. The challenge has been set. Hey, there's JJ. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for raiding back, my friend. We got ourselves, is it a tie ball game still? What do you think of our boy Sammy Basayo there, JJ? Basayo looked like the real deal to you? I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. Oops, I just lost the box score. Jose Alvarado is on now to pitch for the Phillies, left-hander. And again, folks, we'll go back and raid JJ one more time. Probably 5th or 6th inning, something like that. Now Baltimore's back on top. El Duderino. El Duderino stepping up.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Thank you so much, El Duderino. A $10 super chat. Normally I don't mention the monetary amount. That sounds a little tacky, I think. Here's a ground ball to second. Off-balance throw there is in time from Stott. 1 away as Herstad is retired. He is 0 for 3 out of that leadoff spot. Pete Alonso coming up next. El Duderino, let me hit the like on that. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, folks, all I ask is that, I'm not asking you folks to send cash to me for no reason. But you got to at least match whatever Philly fans are doing coming over. I mean, we got a reputation to uphold here. By the way, I said that Basayo home run was crushed. It went 375 feet. It wasn't even close to 400. I think I'm just embellishing on my Basayo home run calls. I'm excited about Basayo, guys. I really am. I think he's going to hit the warehouse. Here's a ground ball. Second base. Alonso will be retired for out number 2. Pete is 2 for 3 after that out. And here comes Sammy right now, folks. It's Sammy. How about he gives us a lead on this swing here?
Sammy.
Come on, buddy. First pitch is outside. If any of JJ's Philly fans are still lingering in the chat, if you haven't subscribed, or lingering in the on the channel, I should say, if you haven't subscribed, please do. 1-0 pitch to Basayo. He tries to check his swing, but the home plate ump says he went around. Sammy is having an extended little chat up with the ump after that check swing call there. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on, top of the 5th. Alvarado with the pitch. Ground ball, foul. Got a piece of Sammy. And he hops out of the box. Yeah, there's that home run swing. So that only went 376. I don't believe it. I think that went farther. 1-2 the count. The pitch swung on and missed. Basayo strikes out. A sinker at 100 miles an hour. Triple-digit sinker from Alvarado. Ouch. Folks, this game is halfway over. We've got a 3-3 ball game. Let's check in with the nightclub. What's going on down there tonight?
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ooh. Ah. Folks, who's going to be around this evening on the Oriole BirdWatcher Channel to check out USA versus Canada, huh? Huh? Guys, I don't think Gunner's going to be in the lineup tonight. I have to think that DeRosa's going to go with the same lineup he had with the first game against Brazil. With one exception. I do think he has to probably go with Crow Armstrong in center field. The guy hit 2 home runs. He was, he was the only guy that seemed to try to get us back into that game against Italy. So I think you give him the nod over Buxton. And Mike, it's Soroka on the mound tonight for Canada, a right-hander, so another extra left-handed bat. But unless they move Bregman to second and sit Terang, play Gunner at third, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to mess around like that. Because if something went wrong by doing that, DeRosa already under fire, I think it's going to be a pretty standard lineup. I don't think Gunner's going to be in the lineup, unfortunately. But he could pinch hit. If they do go to a pinch hitter, clearly he's the best option on the bench. He's the best player not starting. That I think is certain. All right, we are underway in the bottom of the 5th. Tyler Wells is on the pitch. Get an inning of work in here. Scoreboard needs a refresh already. Pitch on 1-0 is low and outside. 2-0 the count on Trey Turner. Top of the order here for the Phillies. That's nowhere near. It's 3-0. Well, it's a white board right now. Hopefully something will pop up. That's ball 4. Wow, Tyler Wells. Not typically a Wells-ish result. A 4-pitch walk to begin the inning. Wells hopefully will find his groove here quickly. Leadoff walk for Philadelphia. First pitch is in there for a strike, a changeup. Bryson Stott at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Not only did he walk a guy, it was Trey Turner, a guy that definitely caused trouble on the base paths in a tie ball game. That's a foul ball. It's 0-2 on Stott. It's a right-hander. It's Soroka from, who's he pitched for now? He's right-handed. That's what I'm saying. Crow Armstrong, left-handed bat over Buxton. Buxton, I think, was the, top of the depth chart center fielder to start the tournament, but 2 home runs from PCA. Facing a righty. I think you keep him in there. But the rest of the lineup, I think, is the same lineup against Brazil. That's a swing and a miss. That is a strikeout for Tyler Wells.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, I got to work on the scoreboard a little more. Now the advertising is getting in the way. Here's Alec Boehm. First pitch is popped up behind the plate. Basayo with a look. It's out of play. And there. And there. Okay. 0-1 on Boehm. Runner at first, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 5th. That pitch is a bit low. 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch is a strike. Basayo looked like he wanted to maybe do a quick throw down at first to check on the runner, but he wound up just holding on to the ball there. Boehm with that 2-run homer in the first. He's 1 for 2. Now a check by Wells on Turner at first. He's back in. That ball's hit in the air to left. It is high. It is deep. Kerstad at the wall. It's gone. Alec Boehm has hit his second 2-run homer of the day. 370 feet to straightaway left, 98 miles an hour off the bat. And the Phillies have taken the lead back here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 5-3. Tyler Wells. I think those are the first runs of the spring he's given up. It's his first bad outing. Adolis Garcia up with 1 out and bases empty. And he grounds 1 foul off to the left. Has it been a while, Phantom? I know we had the off day yesterday, and maybe he didn't pitch the previous game, but I thought maybe the game before that we saw him. So what's that, 3 days off? It has been longer. I think I need to refresh my game here, folks. Garcia's at the plate. He fouled the first pitch off, and I'm probably missing a couple of pitches here. Stand by, please. Garcia has reached somehow. Let me take a look. What happened? Garcia reaches on a base hit to center field. Wow. Tough inning for Wells. 2 men in already. Another one on with a base hit. So a walk, a 4-pitch leadoff walk to Turner, a home run ball to Bohm, and now a base hit to Garcia. Otto Kemp with a half-hearted swing on first pitch here. He misses. It's 0-1 on him. Garcia at first. Short lead over there. Now he stretches it a bit. And the 0-1 is fouled away. Folks, we got to make that sub count turnover one time today. It's at 37.50. When we started, it still is. We got to make it roll over one time. Sub it up, folks. Come on. Join the party. Pitch popped up behind the plate and out of play. One inning on Sunday. And today is what, Friday? Yeah, I guess that's Monday, Tuesday. That's 4 days. Yeah. Yep. Maybe an extra day more. And then we didn't play yesterday. Someone on JJ's channel is asking again, what, for my Discord link? Here's a throwdown by Basayo after this pitch. Basayo checking Garcia back to first base. Yep, Doug's got a lot going on in his life, doesn't he, folks? This pitch is low. They have taken away the scoreboard on the broadcast here. Here's a ground ball. Shortstop. Barrero to second. Over to first. A low throw. Not in time. Nice pick over there at first base. By the way, that's T.T. Bowens into the ballgame now for Alonso at first base. The first change of the day for either team. So the Orioles get the lead runner on this double play ball attempt, but can't get that trail runner. So it's a fielder's choice. 2 down. And a ground ball foul here by Brian De La Cruz. Makes it strike 1 on him. De La Cruz is 0 for 2. Still no scoreboard on the broadcast here. That ball's a line drive to right, a base hit. Tavares will get it back in. Kemp moves up to second base, so first and second here with 2 down. 2 runs already in here for the Phillies, and Tyler Wells is going to have his day ended earlier than he would have hoped. I'm sure he was planning on pitching a full inning, but it was a rough outing here for Wells. 2 runs given up already, 2 more on base, his responsibility. Orioles make a pitching change. The new pitcher coming on is named Glassy. If you know anything about him, tell me. I'm going to take a little minute to step away. Be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when...
There's the 1-2. Behind the right center field, there's a base hit. And that one gets away from Jazz. Another run is in. More bad defense from the Yankees. It's 7-0. Jazz couldn't handle the throw coming in from the outfield. And just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. Just fucking take the whole team off the field, man. Take the whole team off the field. Take the whole team off the field. Take them all. Get them all fucking out of here. I can't even look at this anymore, man. I can't look at this shit anymore. This is truly disgusting. This is disgusting. Two-two. Hit in the air to right center field and deep. Going back. It is 11-0 Blue Jays. This gotta be one of the most disgusting fucking turn of events I have ever watched. I mean, the New York Yankees as a whole should be a fucking shame to themselves.
Are there things that
they are
make
not
you
only
angry?
losing, they are taking an absolute thrashing, Diddy style, with no Vaseline whatsoever, no baby oil, nothing. They are getting balls dragged over their fucking foreheads like a group of bitches is what is happening right now for the New York Yankees. One of the nastiest, disgusting displays of baseball I have ever watched. This one is hit in the air to left field. There's 2 outs. Who gives a fuck? 2 away.
Are there things that make you angry? Are there things that make you angry?
This is great iced tea.
All right, folks, we're back, and I don't know where we're at because, again, there's no scoreboard. Garrett Stubbs is up, it looks like. Glassie's on the mound. There's 2 down in the inning, and that's a called strike. I'm not sure what the count is right now. It looks like it's going to eventually be 2-2, according to the information screen. That ball's hit hard into center field. It's down for a base hit. A lollipop throw in. A run comes in to score, and it's now 6-3. A 2-out RBI knock by Garrett Stubbs, 6-3 Phillies. Glassie gives up a base hit, and that's another run charge to Wells. That's now 3 earned runs in his 2/3 of an inning. There's still one other guy out there that could possibly make his day worse. Here's a called strike to Yohan Rojas. Glassie from the belt takes a look at the runner at second, comes in with a pitch, hits the outside corner at the knees for a strike. Phantom giving us some notes on Glassie. 2.22 ERA with Del Marva last year. Undrafted free agent pickup last year. Made it up to High A Aberdeen. That pitch about a foot outside. Not sure what the count is. When are they going to get the damn scoreboard back up? Been like 2 innings. The pitch. That one way off. Basayo keeps the ball in front of him. Holds the runners at first and second. Good grief. Look at Basayo's size next to the ump. Makes the umpire look like a munchkin. All right, Glassy, come on. We need to get out of the inning. Here's the pitch. That one smacked in the center. A diving catch attempt, but it gets away from Bradfield. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw-in. That'll be an RBI knock for Johan Rojas. It's 7-3 Phillies. They got ahead 3-0. We had a 3-run rally to tie it, and now they put up a 4 spot here in the 5th. And Tyler Wells' day is officially over. 4 earned runs, 3 hits and a walk. His spring ERA has now ballooned to 5.20. Why was I making... First of all, it's an Orioles channel. To ask why would I make fun of the Yankees might be the strangest question ever asked on an Orioles channel. Why not make fun of the Yankees? Is what I would ask. Here's a swing and a miss. That's, another YouTuber. The Yankees have theirs. You guys got me. Yeah, I'm purposefully chilling off screen, Pure. I'll be back on in a minute. I got a little bit of a snack working over here. Check on the runner at second base. He's back in there. It's second and third for the Phillies with 2 down. They have scored 4 to take a 7-3 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Glassy on in relief of Wells. Pitch is popped up and out of play. Oh, he's a great announcer, Alexa. It's Pete from NYY Underground. He runs a great channel. You know, I think it's really important that everybody who dedicates play-by-play to a certain team has a personality that kind of reflects the team and the fan base. Here's another check on the runner at second. And that's a balk. My goodness. Glassy just balked on his second pickoff attempt, move to second base, and the runner at third base comes in to score with the runner at second that he tried to pick off, now getting third base for free. Thank God this is only spring training. That is fouled away. Runner at third with 2 down. It's now 8-3 Phillies. This is getting sloppy. Pitch is way outside. Oh boy. All right, I'll be back on here. Vertical. And horizontal. All right. Now you can see the disgusting look on my face. Oh, boy. Somebody was saying that Michael Kay is the YouTube announcer. Yeah, Michael Kay is, yeah. That is not Michael Kay. That's a called strike 3. Okay, the inning is finally over.
Besides that, it's on the reflexes.
Wait a sec. The Phillies are challenging. Uh-oh.
9 to shoot it.
No.
15 seconds left in the game.
Quiet. Folks, we got tricked. There was a challenge on strike 3. They overturn it with the ABS system. Instead, it's ball 4. The inning continues. And that frickin' basketball highlight hasn't stopped yet. Hello? Is it going to be like that for how long? What the hell? Okay. Terrific. This is getting out of hand. Pedro Leon at the plate. The Phillies have they batted? Yeah, they've batted around. Turner started off the inning with a 4-pitch walk, and now the number 9 hitter up. Two hits and a walk given up by Glassy since coming into the game. He has not recorded an out. That pitch is a strike. I swear, if I get some kind of copyright claim because of these inserted highlight clips on ESPN, that's a walk. Leon draws a 2-out walk, first and third, and Trey Turner will come up for the second time in the inning unless they're going to pinch hit for him. More activity in the Oriole bullpen. Turner is going to be taken out of the game now. Oh, so Turner was up already. Leon had already gotten on? Good grief. So Turner got on for the second time in the inning and is lifted for a pinch runner, Rodriguez. Sorry. Bryson Stott at the plate. The bases are now loaded. And Stott fouls one back. So this is the 11th batter of the inning. 5 runs in, bases loaded. Lassie steps off the rubber. Somebody save us out of this inning, please. This is painful. Pitch. That's fouled away. There's Don Mattingly with the Phillies coaching staff. This one's popped up. Is it playable? No. That'll get into the crowd. On the third base side. Bryson Stott is at the plate just spoiling pitches. Lassie can't find a put-away pitch. Another foul ball. They're cutting back to Mattingly. I would assume these announcers are talking about the hitting approach from Stott. and how Mattingly probably appreciates it. This pitch, swing and a miss, finally. Good grief. Lassie strikes out Stott, inning over. 5 runs, and the bases are left loaded for the Phillies. At the end of 5, it's Philadelphia 8, the Orioles 3. I need a lucky. That stunk. That stunk.
Great success.
No, I don't think so.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
It'll be okay, Fitzy. Charm City chat, we know how to take it on the chin and move on, right? No need to let a bad result linger for too long, right? This is baseball. You want to sit and mope about a result, that's what the NFL's for. You get 6 days to sit around and whenever your team loses, mope about it. Yeah, baseball, you got to move on, right? Who do we got tomorrow? We got the Pirates, I think. And I want to check, see if they've listed a starter for that. I think page error. What happened? All right, I'll check later. Hey, the Philly Fanatic is on the scene here at the Baycare Park spring training ballpark for the Phillies here. He's firing out, I think, T-shirts out of a cannon that's shaped like a hot dog. Shaped and, I guess I should say, painted to resemble a hot dog. A lot of fun. Top of the 6th, it's going to be Ramos, Taveras, and Jeremiah Jackson, assuming the Orioles don't pinch hit for these guys. There are new players into the game for Philadelphia, so we might have to take an at bat to get through all this. But let's see. Trey Turner is out of the game. Rodriguez, who came in a pinch run, stays in to play shortstop for Turner. Leover Peguero is in at second base for Bryson Stott. A fellow by the name of Cairo now at third base for Alec Boehm. It's Brian Ramos at the plate for the Orioles. There's a strike. Reyes is in for Kemp at first base. These are all Philly changes, folks. And then Fergus in at center field for Rojas. Duran is the new pitcher on for the Phillies, a right-hander. And Brian Ramos at the plate, 1 for 2. He had that double back in the 3rd inning. This pitch is swung on and missed, and Ramos strikes out to lead off the top of the 6th. Yohan Duran is your closer. Okay, folks, more breaking news. Stay tuned. Here's a pitch fouled away by Leody Taveras. Switch hitter batting from the left side. A pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Taveras has a hit and an RBI. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Make it 1 for 3. Down he goes on strikes. 2 quick outs for Duran here in the top of the 6th. First pitch. This is Jeremiah Jackson. He is hitless today. Hit on the ground towards second base. It'll be handled over there by the new second baseman Peguero. He gets it over to first in time, and the Orioles go quietly against Duran. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Phillies lead this one 8-3. Hey, Phantom, you still around, bud? Why don't we drop that link in the chat one more time and do a raid over on JJ's channel? We got a break in the action, bottom of the sixth. I want to make sure not to forget to do it one more time. And now seems a good time. They're kicking our butts. Damn it. There it is, folks. I'm going to head over there and say hello. Please do the same, folks. Follow that link. Just put it in the Charm City chat. And come say hi to JJ if you haven't already. Hit the like button over there if you have not already. We're going to raid. I'm going to say one more raid, and we're coming back, damn it. And the O's are coming back. Damn it. There. Oh, look. Oh, hi, Paul. Oh. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. Hey, look, folks, it's Doug over in JJ's chat right now, pretending to be somebody else. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, hi. Hi, dickhead. How are you? How are you? Still trying to harass another channel? Still trying to harass another channel, huh? 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 Huh, bud? You pathetic. Pathetic dope. Unbelievable. Yeah. Paul is Doug. And Doug is... Oh, this was fun. Well, so much for the raid. Well, back to the ball game. Ah, my goodness. Smith's karaoke. Malama, you'll just have to come over and see. The only way. I sing random songs. I don't plan it. It just happens. Unbelievable, guys. Doug is now over in another channel trying to get my Discord information to get back in. He did it once already. He sent one hi in the main thread, and I'd already knew that it was him, so I just banned him. So he spent virtually no time in the Discord and is now just itching to get back in again. To do what? Have more friendly trash talk? Dude, you're insane. Like, I'm running out of ways to describe you without it sounding like, you know, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You need help, dude. You need help. Yenier Cano is on the pitch for the Orioles. Hopefully he will slow down this Phillies offense. We're in the bottom of the sixth. And that pitch from Cano was outside. It's hard to keep up with this lineup, folks, because the broadcast on TV has just given up showing any information. Cairo is the batter, the third baseman who replaced Bohm. So it'll be Cairo, Adolis Garcia, who is due up, but might not hit. And then Reyes due up third, who replaced Otto Kemp. Everybody got that? Here's the pitch from Cano, fouled back. And, yeah, no information. A lot of fun. I believe the count is a ball and 2 strikes. Yenier Cano. Next pitch. Looked like a sinker, and it's fouled behind the plate. Well, I guess me and JJ will have to have another talk. I thought we had kind of worked that out. Here's a line drive, base hit in the right field. So Cairo, first at bat for him today. He's 1 for 1 with a base hit to right field. There's been one change for the Orioles. At second base, Jeremiah Jackson gives way for Griff O'Farrell. Charm City Chad, don't go dead on me. My goodness. I guess we're done attempting to do a raid for JJ today. Ground ball back to Cano. He stops the ball, but it deflects back to Basayo, who's able to get the out. Cano might not be okay, though. And he is leaning over. Got him on the leg, I think. He's smiling about it. Or maybe he's wincing. One of the two. Looks like his left leg got the best of this comebacker. And it must have really got him because that ball caromed all the way back to Basayo. Yep, straight off his lower left leg for Cano. They might need to see him throw a couple of pitches to determine whether or not he can continue pitching after that. And it does look like there'll be a couple of warm-ups. Here's one. Albarnez is right there, hands on hips. Taking a close look. One more toss. Oh, they're going to get a third toss in. Are we good? I mean, it looks like we're still not quite sure. All right, there they go. Cano's going to stay out. Little round of applause from the Philly crowd. Nice gesture on their part. Philly fans in Florida are a little different than the ones in Philly. These are the retired Philly fans. They're done booing when opposing player is treated for an injury. There is a new batter coming up. Is it Garcia or a pinch hitter? Either way, I have to refresh the game again. I'm sorry, folks. It's been a long afternoon, and I still have another game to call in a couple of hours. That's why I'm not freaking out, because I need to preserve the energy. Team USA's got to get their asses in gear tonight, and I got to be ready. All right, we got the game on. Whoa, look out. Pitch is up and in. That is Reyes at the plate, taking one up and in. Why can't they put the damn scoreboard back up? Here's a ground ball. This should end the inning. Throw over to first is in time. Oh, that was only the second out. Well, it should not end the inning. I just want the inning to be over really, really badly. Runner at third on that ground ball now with 2 down. That runner moves up to third. Hey, Spurger King is here. How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Sleep with one eye open. I'm doing all right. It has been a minute. Cano's fastball's getting up to 96. All right. There's a strike on the outer edge of the plate there. Next pitch is off the plate outside. Wish I could give a count to you folks. Wish I could keep track of it in my head, but I haven't had a whole lot of practice calling games without balls and strikes information readily available. And once you miss one pitch, it's just impossible. So I've been exposed. But I'm learning a lesson here. Pay more attention to balls and strikes. Swing and a miss. That was a quality pitch there. I believe that's strike 2. Runner at third, 2 down. 8-3 Phillies in the bottom of the 6th. That ball's crushed. Left field. And that one is off the wall. Thank you, Wall. Up to second base. The throw is in there, and he's nailed at second base. But it's an RBI single with the runner at third coming in on that hit. That ball nearly left the yard. And at least we had a nice throw in there to get the runner at second to end the inning. But that'll make it 9-3 as we head to the 7th. Phillies in command here. Getting into the late innings now. Probably going to see some more changes. And I'm starting to get hungry, and there's still 3 more innings to go. Oh, boy. This is the tough part. This is the tough part of the day. Yeah, you know. I mean, it is the
Tell me your energy
the late
as you
game.
go into that Steelers.
Are you kidding me? Now we're echoing on this ad. I mean, we are the later game, right? So, you know, if there's some exposure, you know, the kids have gone to sleep already. Should be all right. It did not count as a run? Why not? Why didn't he score from third? There was a runner at third base. The guy hit a ball off the wall with 2 out. How the hell didn't he score? He got thrown out at second, but how the guy at third not score before the play at second? Huh? What? Wow. Well, this definitely qualifies as the least enjoyable game I've called all spring. on many different levels. I'd love to tell you that I've enjoyed our time together today, folks, but the vast majority of interactions that I'm having seem to be with people I don't really want to interact with. It's 9-3. Phillies. So I guess it did count as a run. So I don't know what Star Wars is talking about. But if he is right, then he's corrected me for the 27th time today. Thank you, Star Wars. Yeah. Right. I don't know. All right, well, you got an app, so, you know. As long as you got an app, then you're good. I'm a human being, so I'm unreliable. I don't even know why anybody's watching me. You got AI, you got apps. I'm useless. Davidson, a left-hander, is in the pitch for the Phillies. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Guerrero is at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Bradfield Jr. on deck. Kerstad would hit third unless they pinch hit for him. Check swing and no appeal. So is that ball 4? Guerrero gets a leadoff walk. Or did Estrada already make an out? Yeah, there's no I'm watching a game that has no scoreboard on it, okay? On the broadcast. I've got my ESPN page up that still says it's 8-3. But I just watched a guy hit a double with a runner at third base. He certainly scored. But we live in a day and age now where, you know, apps have more credibility than human beings. So trust your app, folks. Don't trust me. What the fuck do I know? Hey, folks. I'm going to take a break in the middle of the inning. This is a first. Yeah. Sorry.
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
All right, where are we? Sorry, folks. I had to step away for a minute. I had to go pound sand. We've got a runner at second. We got a pitch in the dirt. Hey, all right. Well, computers. Now we can all depend on them again. The pitch. Called a strike three. Man, tap your helmet. Tap your helmet. We're going to challenge. We're going to challenge this. And that is a ball. Thank you. Good challenge, whoever you are at the plate, number 94. I think it's T.T. Bowens at the plate right now, who came in to replace Pete Alonso. There's runners at first and second with 2 out in the top of the 7th, I think. The pitch to Bowens, that misses. Oh, Basayo now at the plate. Oh, so that was a walk to load up. The bases are loaded for Basayo? The bases are loaded for Basayo!
Sammy.
Breaking ball. Hit to right center and deep. And that ball is going to get off the base of the wall. It could clear him. At least 2 runs are going to score. How many have scored? Sammy just cleared him. A 3-run double to cut that 6-run Phillies lead in half. It's now 9-6. Slamming Sammy with a huge day. A homer, a double, and 5 RBI. How about them apples?
Oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
All right. Sammy. Play it again, Sam. Play it again. That ball was crushed. Split the gap in right center. Extra bases all day. Cleared the bases. Sammy now at second base. It's a 3-run ball game. Just in time for Charm City chat to completely die. I guess when I left, everybody else did. I can't blame them. Sometime the app is wrong also. Oh, isn't that something? It's almost as if bothering to correct something that doesn't really matter in a spring training game would probably be the best thing. To just chill and, I don't know, worry about something else. It's almost as if Brian Ramos, what happened? I got to refresh the game now. Now it's time for that. I'm telling you, Phantom, if Sammy can get off to a hot start, he is definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. It's just about playing time. If he's... Oh, that ball's hit the left center field. That ball's going to get down. Sammy's coming around. And that's going to be an RBI for Ramos. Here's a ball hit deep to right field by Taveras. It's caught for out number 3. I just caught up with everything, folks. It's 9-7. So Basayo with the 3-run double. Ramos followed it up with an RBI knock. Taveras just flew out to deep right field. And the inning is over. A 4 spot for the Orioles. And we got ourselves a ball game, folks. It's 7th inning stretch time. How did we finally get here? Folks, put some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yeah, Ramos, we've got some options, but Mayo certainly looks like, as long as he's not an absolute mess on defense, that bat of his looks ready to go. And that's the future. Weston Wilson, Brian Ramos, they might be decent stopgap solutions if Mayo isn't ready, but if it's Mayo time, it's Mayo time, isn't it? Folks, be sure to hit that like button, because there's so much to like about the game I've called today, right? What with the smooth sailing that we've had today. Good God. I can't wait for this to be over. I have no problem telling people. I cannot wait for this game to be over. I don't know what happened today. Something in the water. Something in the air. Chemtrails, maybe? Might be chemtrails. I think Weston will make the team over Jackson to crack the roster and back up the infield. Yeah, I think I brought that up, Phantom, right? About 3 or 4 days ago, I was starting to say I'm leaning that way too. We got a right-hander on. It is, I don't know. It's not Cano. I'll give you a name as soon as I can see it. It is... God, there's just no information. It is just very difficult to call this game right now. And I'm also watching on the only stream that's working, and it's not in HD, so I can't even read the name on the back of the pitcher right now. McIntosh is the batter. And that ball's flown out to left field and pretty deep. Left center. The center fielder is going to make the catch. So McIntosh, the new catcher in for Stubbs, flies out to center. That'll bring up Fergus. No new changes for the Orioles. Just 2 guys have been subbed in at this point. Bowens at first for Alonso and O'Farrell at second for Jeremiah. Well, now I'm hearing the broadcast say Vance Honeycutt made the catch. So it didn't look like Kerstead out there. I was wondering. That's why I was looking at the changes. So Honeycutt is apparently in the game. There could be other changes, but we're not getting any updates on the game today. Somebody's going to get fired. That's a hit by pitch. Phantom, can you let me know who's pitching? Number 57. Because it's still showing Cano in the game. There's a name on his back, but I can't read it because it's too fuzzy for me. We got a hit batter here. Phillies get a man on at first base. Fergus is on at first. Swing and a miss, and here is Pedro Leon. He's still in the game, DHing. Walked, struck out, and walked again. This is a little grounder softly to short. Going to be a tough play, and a low throw is not handled by Bowens at first. I think they'll score that a hit. But, Wahiwa Aloy is into the ball game. Wahiwa Aloy sighting at shortstop. He charged this ball, but a low throw. Short hop not handled by Bowens. I think they'll score that a hit, though. Rodriguez, who came in and replaced Turner at the top of the order, is up, and a first pitch swinging pops it up to left. Coming in and making the catch, I think, is Kerstad. No, that's not. That's Honeycutt, isn't it? Honeycutt's in left field. Your guess is as good as mine, folks. Jeez Louise. Here's Leover Peguero. This first pitch is a strike to Peguero. We are in the bottom of the seventh. The Phillies lead at 9-2. There's 2 down with runners at first and second base. Pitch, swing and a miss. That one out of the zone. A chase on a pitch low and away. Oh, it's the Philly fanatic having fun with a kid wearing an Orioles hat. And he sucked the brain out of his head with his little Philly nose. Oh, that was hilarious. Pitch low and away. Who wears number 57 for the Orioles? Is anyone else watching this game? He's got a name on his back, so I feel like we could look this up. Number 57. Pitch outside to Peguero. I believe we're at a 2-2 count. Pitch. That's off the plate. The count goes full. With 2 down, the runners will be off on the pitch. Need to get the out right here. Got a 2-run game right now. Oh, don't. Oh, that's a foul ball. Okay. That went foul. Deep down the right field corner. Runners will head back to their bases. Still 3-2, 2 down. What is this lady doing? Adjusting a strap? Another 3-2. That one's also hit to right center field. A diving attempt, and the ball will drop in there. 1 run scores. Here comes another. It's a 2-out, 2-run double for Leover Peguero. Honeycutt's wearing 89, so somebody else is in left. Honeycutt in center field. Tried to make a catch on this play. He laid out, but he never really had a chance to make the catch. Probably would have been better off playing it safe and letting 1 run score on that play instead of 2. Kowar. Okay, Kowar is in. It looks like a 5-letter name. And again, he's good enough to have a name on his back. So I'll go with that. Jackson Kowar is pitching. Whether he is or not, we're going to say he is. There is a curveball in there for a strike to Cairo. Cairo already with a hit. He replaced Alec Boehm. This spot in the order, the number 3 spot, has gone 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and 4 RBI. Yeah, it should be right, Phantom. I'm just not familiar enough with what he looks like yet to recognize him just by his face, but I think that's him. Oh, and 2 the count on Cairo. Pitch fouled away. So there's a couple of Oriole games coming up in the evening early next week. And fortunately, it looks like only one of them is going to interfere with the World Baseball Classic. And that would be, I believe, Orioles-Yankees on Tuesday, which is the same day as the WBC final. There aren't, I can't think of a reason to not call an Oriole-Yankee game, but I might have to skip it because those games are starting less than 2 hours apart, I believe. I mean, I could call like a 3 innings of it, but I'm probably just going to call the World Baseball Classic on that night, no matter what the matchup is. Just so you folks know, the score is now 11-7 Phillies with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, somebody is fired, right? Because it's not just, I mean, MLB.com isn't updating. There is no scoreboard on the television broadcast, the Phillies sports network. They have not had any information on the screen now for like 5 innings. So this all happened around the same time. Somebody screwed up royally. Somebody is in trouble. There is a challenge here. Pitch was called a strike. The Phillies challenged and they win it. It was a ball. It's R.J. Austin in left field. Okay. Oh, I do see some new changes. Okay, thank you. I've got it right here. We may have just had the updates we've been waiting for, folks, and it looks like this inning is about to come to an end with the score 11-7 Philadelphia. I'll go over every change here in just a moment. There's a swing and a miss. So Kowar gets a strikeout to end the inning, but the Phillies score twice. The Orioles got back to within
growing up, Travis A-Chan. So it'd be like A-C-H-A-N-E. And that's how you always say.
God. We go to the 8th inning. It's 11-7 Phillies. So right now, Austin is in left field for Kjerstad, hitting in the leadoff spot. Bowen's at first for Alonso batting second. Sam Huff now doing the catching, hitting third for Basayo. Willie Vasquez will take over for Ramos at third in the cleanup spot. Ike Irish in right field for Leody Taveras. Then Griff O'Farrell, who's been in the game already for a bit. He's at second base. Tyro Estrada still in the game as a DH. Wahiwa Aloy at shortstop for Barrero, and Herman in center field for Bradfield Jr. Good grief. I need a Tylenol. That's Nestor Herman in center field. And I'm not going to talk about any more changes. Kowar went 1 inning, gave up a hit and a run, got 1 strikeout. His spring ERA now at 4.5. I'm exhausted. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh, by the way, for you Oriole fans checking in, I'm going to talk about it more as our audience grows into the regular season. But we're going to be adopting a sister team from the Japanese Nippon Professional Baseball League over in Japan, folks. The Yokohama Bay Stars. That's right. We're going to adopt them as our Orioles of Japan. And the reason being, if we don't have any baseball here in the States next season, if there's going to be a lockout, if there's going to be owners and players barking over all this money while we sit here and don't get any baseball, well, that's not going to stop me. I'll cover the league in Japan. So I'm going to start paying attention to the Nippon League this season. And the Yokohama Bay Stars are our team. Go look them up sometime. You'll see that they're a team that is sort of kind of like us in a lot of ways. Who's up to hit here? I can't read a thing. It's a 3-1 count to the leadoff man for the Orioles here in the top of the 8th. This ball is hit to left. That ball could be trouble down in the corner. That ball is off the wall. Into second base standing with a double. Number 92. Who do we got here? Good swing. Damn it, I need a name. Okay, Estrada's up now. So that was Griff O'Farrell. Okay, O'Farrell showing some extra base hit in him. So a leadoff double for the Orioles. Splash it up. Oh, man, I can't wait for things to run more smooth than this. I don't even know where the splash button is now. There we go. It's 0-2 on Estrada, the Oriole DH today, who's 1 for 3. This pitch is high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Richards, a right-hander, is the pitcher for the Phillies right now. He's the 7th pitcher of the day. Both teams have used 7 pitchers now. And there's a called strike 3. Estrada is down looking on strikes. That pitch was right down the middle. What are you looking at there, Tyro? All right, Wahiwa Aloy, folks. I thought it was Aloy's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Sam Huff. They had Aloy. Where's? Oh, they just switched it. These lazy ass scoreboard keepers. So, folks, the changes I told you, forget it. They had everybody hitting. Now they're switching it again. It's moving around. Sam Huff is at the plate. Okay, he's hitting in the spot that was the shortstop Barrero. They assumed Aloy was hitting in that spot, but Albanez flipped him around. Aloy's probably hitting in the number 3 spot for Basayo. It's just a mess today. Imagine if things ran like this in a regular season game. Swing and a miss. Huff strikes out. This has got to be the least listenable broadcast I've ever done. Like, I can't imagine listening to this. If I would have checked out by now, if I were anybody on my channel today, honestly, I would have been like, this is unfollowable. I have no idea what's going on. BW is all over the frickin' place. And, yeah, it's a spring game. I don't feel like trying to figure out what the hell's going on. What a mess. Just end this, please. Oh, my God. Two outs. There's an 0-1 count on the batter. And pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man, oh, Shevitz. Looks like I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. Strike 2 called. Oh, I think it's Nate George. Yeah, it's Nate George up right now. Okay. That just got thrown up on the screen. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Count is 2-2 on Nate George. The 2, nope. George asked for time just as the pitcher was going into his windup. That pitch is a little bit outside. Full count, 2 down, runner at second. We're down by 4 here in the top of the 8th. So, running out of outs to come back. Hit on the ground, foul. Still 3-2. It's going to be a better broadcast tonight. That's the way I have to look at it. There's no way it could be worse. Pitch popped up. Shallow right. Good in the inning. And it does. George flies out to right. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Phillies lead it 11-7. 7-11. That's exactly where I'm going as soon as this game's over. I need a bite to eat. I need some caffeine. Just stop, please. Please. Phantom, can you feel my frustration today? I think you're the only one left that even wants to attempt to talk. I think I've driven everyone else away. What a disaster. Amazing. You just sit down, you set up your little green screen, you get everything all lined up, you turn on the game, and you think, oh yeah, it's just another day. Have some fun. Watch some baseball. But and a day I want to end. Hello, Chilo. Oh, my. It's only 3 o'clock in the morning, too, folks, just so you know. I am calling a Who Gives a Shit spring training game at 3 o'clock in the morning. With information, misinformation, a chat that hasn't been its most charming, and our buddy showing up on 2 channels. What else? Stream issues early. I mean... all I need is for another random flying creature to land on my neck to complete the... This one's hit down the right field corner. Leadoff hitter, bottom of the 8th. That is a foul ball. Where are we? This is Heredia? Yeah. Vance Honeycutt is in center. Yeah. Every time I look, so George is now in left field. They still have, folks, There is a child, or there might be a cat, just like walking around on the top of the buttons, controlling the information from MLB.com. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. It's one thing to just not have the information. It's another for it to just continually change right before my very eyes. I don't know who's playing where. I don't know what's going on. The count is 2-2 to the leadoff hitter. Herberholtz is the Oriole pitcher. Who's he? Don't ask. I don't want to know. Hey there, Carl. Two-two pitch, swing and a miss. Herberholtz strikes out somebody. One away. Herberholtz. This ball's hit hard to left. Kjerstad is going to make the catch. Kjerstad staying in the game, and no, that's not Kjerstad. I heard the announcer say Kjerstad, and I was listening to him. Nate George is in left, right? He makes the catch. No wonder it looked easy. All right. Just a few more outs to go. Oh, and now my stream crashed. My YouTube studio just crashed. Chopper up the middle, back to the pitcher. He will flip it to first. The inning is over. We go to the ninth. It's 11-7 Phillies. One more inning to go. Please get me the hell out of here.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Folks, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. What the fuck is all this? Wow. Looks like JJ's had his share of folks that needed to be kicked out or messages deleted. No, I tell you what, I'm looking back over at the chat on JJ's stream, and you know, normally you don't allow for a certain language in the chat, but I called our buddy over there a dickhead, and neither JJ nor any of the mods took that down. Thanks, guys, for making an exception to the rule and leaving that one up there. Good grief. Herberholtz is with Bowie for 2 games last year, 4 innings. Most of the time, Aberdeen. 4 ERA, 36 innings. He went to Auburn. All right. Herberholtz, folks. Thanks for this information, Phantom. Honestly, if you did that on a regular basis, it could make the games a whole lot more interesting, particularly these spring games. Tim Miza is on the pitch. Left-hander. I realize I don't want to be a miser. Willie Vasquez will lead off for the Orioles. Even though it says George on your screen, don't buy it. Vasquez hits a ball to left. That ball is carrying. That ball's going to go. A no-doubt shot by Birdie. Willie Vasquez cranks one out to left. It's 11-8 with nobody out in the ninth. It's a save situation. Bring in your closer. Vasquez just absolutely opened up on this swing. I think even he didn't know he could hit a ball that hard. 11-8 the score. The batter now is T.T. Bowens. Ground ball to third. Throw across the diamonds in time. That's the first out in the ninth. Sam Huff. No, it should be Aloy, right? This should be Aloy coming up, I'm thinking, because they had Huff in Aloy's spot. Yep, here he is. Wahiwa Aloy is at the plate for the first time with one out in the ninth. He looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Wahiwa. 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 The count is 2-1 on Aloy. One out in the ninth. This ball's hit out toward right center in the gap and will be caught out there on the run by the right fielder. For out number 2, we have one out left. Down by 3. Ike, Irish eyes are smiling, is up to hit. I like Ike. That's a chopper back over the middle, handled by the shortstop, and over to first in time. This ball game is over. This game is over. Thank God. Let's talk about it, folks. Final score, Philadelphia 11, Baltimore 8. Obviously, pitching was not good today. Cade Povich started, and he was very, he was just no control. 5 walks. He only gave up 1 hit, but 5 walks, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings. Grant Wolfram, A-OK. He went a scoreless inning, giving up nothing and struck out a guy. Tyler Wells, though, stepped on a landmine today. Could only record 2 outs, gave up 4 base runners, 3 hits and a walk, and they all came around to score. And his ERA has shot up to 5.40. Glassy came on to try to get the final out and bail Wells out, but he gave up all those inherited runners and gave up a run himself on 2 hits and 2 walks in just a third of an inning. Cano did okay. He didn't do okay. 2 hits and a run in 1 inning of work. Kowar did okay, giving up a hit in a scoreless inning with a strikeout. And Herberholtz rounded it out with a 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. From the plate today, Kjerstad got a chance to hit leadoff and didn't do anything. He went 0 for 4. Alonso had a nice day, a couple of hits before coming out, went 2 for 3. Sammy Basayo is definitely the bright spot of the day. I definitely picked the right guy to put on the thumbnail, folks. Basayo showing off that slugging style of his. 2 balls cremated by Sammy. A home run, a double, driving in 5 on those 2 swings. His spring average now at 320. Scored twice as well. Brian Ramos had a good day, 2 for 4. Drove in a run, scored a run. And, Griffo Farrell had a double off the bench. Tavares had an RBI knock, 1 for 4. So, some offense today, particularly Basayo. Kerstad, though, that shine on Kerstad starting to fade a little bit. Spring average now down to 235. He was over 300, but a couple of offers lately. And now we're wondering if Silent J is going to make this team again. I don't know. Might be back to advantage Beavers. We'll see. But yeah, that is going to wrap things up, folks. Yeah, Ike Irish, Vahiwa Aloy, Vance Honeycutt, all making cameos late in the ball game. And I did fail to tell you that Willie Vasquez did hit a solo shot late. Nate George also got into the game for 1 at bat. So yeah, we did see Vahiwa Aloy, Vance Honeycutt, Griffo Farrell, Ike Irish, Nate George. We got to see some of the kids get in there. But yeah, otherwise, I'm done. This game is done. It'll never be mentioned again. The Orioles are now either 8-10 or 8-11 on the spring. I don't read much into spring records, folks, but it looks like we're 8-10 with 2 ties after this result today. We will be playing the Pirates tomorrow. Let me just look at something super quick, and then we'll talk about tonight's special event. It is going to be lit. Yes, the Pirates. 1 o'clock tomorrow. First pitch 5 after. I'll be on the air at 12:50 p.m. I think it's one of Rogers or Bradish going tomorrow, but I can't remember who. But it's one of our best arms, so come on out and watch that. But tonight we have, starting at 7:45 p.m., the stream on the channel here covering Team USA versus Team Canada quarterfinal in the World Baseball Classic. What's the other slightly earlier matchup today? Would that be Korea and Korea and not Venezuela, right? Dominican Republic, right? Korea and Dominican Republic, I think, start a little bit earlier. Can I find this? Maybe not. But anyway, if that game is still on while we start watching USA Canada, we'll keep an eye on that other game as well. All right, folks, I want to thank the mods here in the Charm City chat. I want to thank the folks that came over on the raid from JJ. Thank you, JJ, for the raid. We got a couple of super chats in. El Duderino, thanks a lot for yours, my friend. We're just a couple of likes away from 50. If you haven't hit the like button on this horizontal side, we're only a couple away from 50. I'd appreciate it if you hit it on your way out. And thanks again to the folks over there on the vertical side. That side is continuing to grow. Korea versus Dominican Republic at 6:30. So that's at what, an hour and a half? Yeah, so they'll be halfway through their game. So we'll keep an eye on that. And yeah, better, more fun happening tonight than today, folks. I guarantee it. All right? Come on back for that. I'm going to skedaddle. See you in a few hours, folks. Until then, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Take care, everybody.